Tom, if you were told before the game that you'd have James going 2 for 18, would you like your chances?
Well, you would think the way the game started. I liked the first quarter, and then we went straight downhill from there. James still, because of who he is, he still puts a lot of pressure on you, and that's the great value of having a guy like Chris Paul coupled with him. So Chris was had an unbelievable game.
Tom, what made it so difficult to find good shots? I mean, it just seemed like, especially starting into the second quarter, you couldn't get Carl involved, couldn't get any of the guys really good
Well,
looks.
the thing is, I thought, we were trying to force feed Carl, and that, like we held on to it too long, and then Carl, had a hard time getting it out. So,
why hasn't Towns been able to get going at all in this series?
They're doing a good job on him, and when you're doing the things that they're doing, which is double teaming him, and he has to play with energy. He's got to run the floor. He's got to get it deep. He did that a couple times, and it was good. You got to beat him down the floor. You got to be moving around the offensive rebound, kick out, repost. That's an energy game, and that's what we got to do.
Tom, that's kind of been the message to Carl at various points throughout the season. Is it frustrating that still has to be a message?
No, he's learning, and he'll be. Carl's a very talented player. He'll figure it out.
Tom, Jimmy seemed to be kind of quiet. Is he playing hurt, or what did you see from him?
Well, we didn't play well as a team, and I think the start of the game was very good. The first quarter, the second quarter, we got frustrated, and we allowed that to impact getting back in transition, and you can't do that against this team. So, you have a tough stretch, and they shot 53s. They shot, in the 30s. And, if they score 100 points, you have to score against these guys too. And so, there's a reason why they won 65 games. And so you have to play well on both sides of the ball.
You're going home down 2-0. What are you going to stress to your players going into Game 3?
Yeah, we got to dig in to study the game, and there's the disappointment of the loss, obviously, but anytime you lose, it's the way you approach the loss, and we have to learn from it, learn and move forward. And now we're going home, and we have to be ready when we go home. So they've been a great home team all year. I thought we played really well in Game 1. We didn't play well tonight, but we got to bounce back.
Tom, what do you see as the biggest difference between Game 1 and tonight, especially, I guess, on the defensive end, where they were able to hit more threes? They still took a lot. But
well, they took 52 threes versus 37, and the percentages, like they still shot 30%, and again, holding them, them getting 102, and we, it was better with Harden, but it wasn't better with Paul. And so, that's a concern. I thought we allowed Gerald Green to get going too. So, and they're a great offensive team, and you have to play well on both sides of the ball. So, we have to dig in, get a look at the film, make our adjustments.
Tom, it's been rare this season where offense has been the issue for your team. I mean, what do you kind of look at to get that thing jump started here?
Yeah, no, we got you got to bring the energy to it. Keep it moving. Attack. The playoffs are different. You're playing the same team over and over, and so I thought we had some good looks in which when we did move the ball well and we got good penetration in the kick out, and sometimes you can make a great play, and as long as it's a great play and you're making the right play and you shoot the ball well and it's an open shot and it's the shot that we're looking to take, and then there's great value in that shot. Like we had plays in which we had great penetration, wide open corner threes, and we missed them. So when we miss them, we can't allow that to impact the effort to get back. Or if there's, if you drive it to the basket and you feel like you were fouled and you don't get a call, you're not going to get a call. It's the playoffs. So just get back. You got to play through things. You got to be mentally tough. You got to be strong. This is a battle of wills. So you got to read situations quickly.
Thank you, Coach.
Yep. Yep.